What's up, everybody? How you doing today? We got a new challenge, kind of a new maybe series for us to do. You can see by the title of the video, the solo 100,000 exfil challenge. 100,000 points that we have to earn before we exfil from Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So I was playing yesterday, kind of just. I was going to stream yesterday, going into the Dark Aether again. I had a regular sigil, and a friend of mine texted me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, you want to play? Hop on. Maybe we can get this stuff done." Because I have one more schematic to get, and I think he might have two, but I don't know, maybe one more. So we went in. Long story short, we ended up doing the Dark Aether like 2-3 times, the tier 4, and neither of us could get an Elder Sigil. So flat out, couldn't go into tier 5 if I wanted to, and used up like the good schematics trying to get to that point anyway. So basically like nothing available to us, or to me, more importantly, for the streams. So yesterday I just hopped on and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start burning through some. I'm gonna hop on, just gonna start burning through some contracts, gonna earn some points, gonna get things on cooldown, going and going and going and going, whatever. And at one point, I was exfilling, and I realized, like, oh, I have like 65,000 on me, and I triple pepped my gun, like, so that's another 15 grand right there. Because I think I had a, excuse me, I think I had a tier 2 crystal to start. So I was like, okay, that would put me at 80 grand. Like, if I really pushed it, could I make it with 100,000? Now, the reason why this is a solo challenge is if you're doing this with teammates, you could just sit in tier 3 and just kind of bang out contracts. Like, one person is ready to get the one contract. You got two people like doing, the HVT contracts, and just kind of really banging those out, and you go through it pretty quick. But solo, for one thing, it takes a while to get the HVT kills, so it's not really worth it as far as that goes to even go in there and do them. On top of that, because the new Dark Aether is going on, and it takes place in tier 3, and you can go to those little spots, with the triangles on the ground, and you can get yourself a free legendary Aether tool and a free tier 3 crystal. Tier 3 is filled with teams nonstop. Like I said, I was playing with a friend of mine, and the two of us were just trying to earn some points because we're going to buy a bunch of Casimirs to go into the Dark Aether, and we're literally trying to fight other teams to pick up contracts in time. Like, once a new contract spawned up, like an HVT contract, all of a sudden you just see, like, if you look at the mini-map, you see like 4 blue arrows just going right after it. What's up, Abrupt? Yeah, man, it's so funny that you left that comment less than an hour ago. Yeah, anyways, Abrupt just left me a comment on a different video. I don't remember which one it was. He's like, hey, you get 7 hours off your cooldown every 100 grand you make. And I was like, I mean, this is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, in the dark here, but this is from me playing yesterday, the 100K, exfil with the 100K challenge. So, last night, like I said, I was doing this yesterday, and I noticed, like, wow, I actually really, really, really took some time off. I didn't realize that it was 7 hours, so that's great of you that you figured that actually out, like, precisely, Abrupt. But I was just playing through it, and I was like, wow, man, I'm really knocking some time off of this stuff. And then, of course, I crashed one game, so I lost all my stuff on my Rick character. You can start loading in, by the way. So I had to, like, get all of his things back again, and then I streamed again. I didn't stream again. I went in again and did this also, and so basically the most I got to was 93,000. And that was, like, the storm was coming in, and I was... what the hell? Jeez, look at these things. I was, like, really having to make it, like, push it to get out. Yeah, man, no problem. Thank you. Solo, yeah. So this is solo. So, like, again, if you're doing this as a team, you can see my containment level is 102 there. This is on my Rick character, which you can't see at the moment because I don't know why it does that all the time. Yeah, I had 93,000 solo. So, and I could have pushed it to get I could have got 1 or 2 more contracts. Now, they probably would have been, like, I don't know. They might have been, like, just tier 1 contracts. So I could have got, like, another 4 grand, maybe, and we would have been just short. Now, you got to keep in mind, when your containment level, it gets to a certain point, you start the game with 5 grand. I'm counting that. That counts, okay? But, like, nothing else. You can't pick up money. You can't have, like, somebody load in with you. You can't drop cash for you, do whatever. I mean, you do whatever the hell you want, but, I mean, you're not, like, doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody just glitches, you can't use your tombstone, all that stuff. What's the point? You were getting... Yeah, I mean, I was kind of moving. So, now here's the thing. Is one, you have to kind of get lucky with... like, it's actually good for me, or good, if you're trying to do this challenge as well, please let me know, by the way, if you're doing this challenge. I think it'll be a fun little thing to do. And I tweeted this out for, this stream, so you can reply to that with your, like, if you get close to it, if you get over it, if you pull it off, that's awesome. Like, take a screenshot and send it, reply to the tweet with that. That'd be cool. Yeah, so what we kind of want is really, like... It would be good if, like, pretty much every team in the game is in Tier 3, because that means they're not going to be in Tier 2. Solo, again, in Tier 3, it just takes too long. Like, if you get a Mega Bomb, it's good because you get the 5 grand for the contract and an extra 1,500 for the cash that he drops, but it takes a while to get that kill. If you're like, okay, well, just use a score streak or 2. Well, now you're spending money on score streaks, so you're taking away the bonus. And... my thinking of this is, like, I can definitely do 2 HPT contracts in the time in Tier 2 that it would take to do 1 HPT contract in Tier 3. Plus, we're also doing this, like, part of this thing that kind of sucks is, like, I'm not going to be using, like, an Ether Blade and my golden armor and, like, the best of the best stuff that I have. Because just the nature of the game, which is what really kind of sucks, because... you want to use your stuff every time to really just hop in and go for it, but with the cooldowns on everything being the way it is, like, you simply can't do that all the time. So, like, if we go and look now, like, my Flawless Crystal, we still has an hour to go on that. We'll bang that one out, like, in this one game. We'll definitely knock all that time off. You can see the cooldowns on here. I've got 8 hours to go on Ether Blade, Mags of Holding, which can actually be a really big one, armor, etc., etc., etc. You guys know all this kind of stuff. Now, how I got to 93 grand yesterday doing this, and again, I definitely could have gotten to at least 95 grand if I had really pushed it and maybe, like, done the final, like, if I got lucky with where contracts were and done the final EXFIL, I might have been able to get 97 to 99 grand. It would have been really pushing it. We definitely would have been on the final EXFIL. But you need really to kind of use the Scorcher, just so you can get around the map super fast. Now, I don't have a ton of these. Again, it's just the nature of the cooldowns. You can see here I have 1 ray gun. I have 1 Scorcher, 2 Scorchers, and that's it. So, I haven't played today. We're not going to bother using one of them right now. I'm just going to load in, and we're going to I'm going to show you, like, give you, like, a basic idea of how I'm approaching this. And we're just going to go, like, get a car, get a vehicle as fast as we can, and just go. Is basically all it comes down to. Now, the bad thing is, I really don't want to use... like, especially if we're going to be in Tier 2, like, pretty much the whole time. I mean, we'll do it for 1 game, but I really don't want to use, like, my best stuff, because it's kind of a waste, but whatever. Oh, you know what I was... where is it? I don't even have one. I was going to say, I could swap this out for a beret, because... Ghostface, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Because there are... You guys have probably noticed just how many mercenaries there are now on the map since they added this stupid beret thing in. There are mercenary camps left, right, and center. There's the friggin' convoy going by all the time. It's just nuts. When you contract guy, do you go to Tier 3? No. Again, solo, like I'm saying, it's not particularly feasible. One, because there's so many people are usually, like, so many teams are usually in there now trying to grind out all the stuff that, like, you can get for free with the legendary ether tool, the tier 3 crystal, the 2 grand, plus getting their items upgraded, doing all that, whatever. There's, like, you pull up your minimap at any given time, you usually see 90% of the lobby is in tier 3, so if you're solo trying to fight off other teams to get, like, the next contract, you're just going to lose out pretty much on all of them. 2, it just takes way longer doing this solo. Like, if you're doing HVTs and you're trying to kill a Mega Bomb, plus you get, you know, a couple of Manglers or a Mimic or a Disciple that come over as well, plus all the other stuff that the regular zombies, you know, with coming at you, it just takes a while to get the kills when you could really probably just get 2 HVT contracts in tier 2 done faster than that. So there's a couple of reasons why I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, if you're trying this, definitely go in and let me know how you do with it. But it just takes a while, and to fight off those other teams, like, it's just been kind of a nightmare period. So I'm not going to be going in there, at least not right off the bat. We'll see how things go. Okay, that's plenty of talking. Let me load up here. No. There we go. Woo. Let's get going. So we want Speed Cola, obviously. We want Stam. And because, I mean, we're not going to be, like, we really can't use the other, like, the other good stuff in here. At least not off the bat we're not going to use it. Like, I might use, I'll definitely use the Scorcher as we're going through this in a minute at least. Maybe, like, the second game or two or whatever. But not right off the bat anyway. We can do Jug. Damn, you got a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just the nature of... with your stash size being kind of small and all that, unfortunately. So we'll do this as well. So again, first one, we're gonna hop in. You know, it goes how it goes. A lot of this depends on you got to get a little bit lucky with where the contracts are. Like I said, with most teams, are they in tier 3, kind of leaving tier 2 alone? That's great. The types of contracts that spawn up, like there's you kind of get the cycle of them going, but if it's like HVTs are great because you can just, boom, bang them out. Since we're not going in with the Scorcher this time, cargo contracts are going to be great because we need the vehicle. You can do raid weapon stashes. You can do outlasts or holdouts, whatever the hell they're called. They don't necessarily take longer than like a cargo contract, but you're not getting a vehicle out of it. So you're still like on your feet, stuck to your running over to wherever you're going. Or if you have a vehicle with you, then yeah, okay. I normally run tier 3 solo, and I run into what you said all the time, but I also go old Dark Aether every time for extra money. I normally extract 150 to 200k and 2 for the blades, golden armor, and dog bone. Cool, man. Yeah, this is purely, by the way, this is like Dark Aether doesn't count for this challenge. This is, you've got the 45 minutes on Urzikstan. I mean, then you have the extra 15 minutes if you want to do the final EXFIL, all that kind of whatever. That's great. But for this challenge, it's pretty bare bones. Like, if you want to, again, if you're trying to do this, these are the kind of basic rules. But I mean, if you want to cheese it. It's totally up to you. I mean, it's not official like rules, or there's not a real competition or anything. It's just kind of a fun thing, I think, for us to do. And let's face it, there's not much to do in this game after you've pretty much done everything. So I was looking for something new to challenge myself, something that would be a little bit fun, and this was kind of the one. Okay, we're starting off with one of the worst spawns that we could get. The worst spawn is the one to the right of us in that far corner, because there's nothing up there. By the way, this FJX Horrocks is like, it might be the best gun in the game. It's really good. You go into tier 3, and even with a, let's get straight in. Where's the vehicle though? Psh, got nothing. Okay, and we don't have. Oh, there it is. Okay, look, good. So we got that. We're gonna go right there immediately. So this is not a bad spawn, actually. If you need that to spawn in the rift, so you can jump. I mean, unless you have a Scorcher, then you don't need it. But Anyway, we're going to do this. So 100k challenge solo in tier 2, no dark. I mean, you can go whatever tier you want. It's fine. Just no dark ether. Dark ether doesn't count. No red worms, just until gas starts. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, I didn't, like, sit down and write official rules down for this. I was just, like, trying to have some fun with doing this. I'm just kind of telling you what I'm doing. Basically, we're just sticking to the regular map. We're going to hit... These add up, by the way, these cash registers. So I try to hit them when I see them. If you see, like the ether crates, by the way, definitely stop and open those things up, because it's like, see, we got a merc camp here. So this is actually like these merc camps all over the god darn place. It feels like tier 3 now, like just get in and get out of there now as fast as possible. This is why I wanted to actually put on a beret. I could have actually, I think I have one. I should have just crafted one. Because it's just getting a little bit ridiculous, man. Like every gas station now is a merc camp. Plus there's other ones just strewn about. You'll see them as we go through this. Like, it's insane how many there are now. Mercenaries all over the gosh darn place. And it would, again, it would be fine if the cooldown wasn't so long. Like, okay, whatever. I could just take up another spot in my rucksack, you know, with a beret now, just because they decided to add more mercenaries. Whatever. I don't want to bitch about this game anymore. Like, I just can't do it. I'm trying to find ways to have fun with it. That's what this challenge is all about. So, it's just a way to have fun and to kind of push yourself a little bit to really kind of go. It's more like a bare bones. Like, I'm sure there's ways that you can cheese this a bit. You know, there's I don't know, like, I don't know if there's items that you could bring in that you can sell, or I'm not even aware, to be honest with you, if you can do that. Like, if the items that you can bring in are even sellable. I don't think that they are, but I'm not entirely sure. But again, this is just something to have fun with. If you're looking to kind of end around it, like, I don't see the fun in that, but you do you know what I mean? Like, do whatever makes you happy. I'm just trying to, you know, find something that is a bit of fun to do. And, you know, something a little bit different. Is there? No. Okay, never mind. Get in. That's something that, I don't know why that doesn't work very well lately, since like the season 3.5 update, is just the actual action of getting in the vehicle. Oftentimes you press your button, you know, your interact button to get in, and nothing happens. That's why you see me shoot. It's because I was expecting to be in the vehicle, like loading into the vehicle and stepping on the gas to go. And it didn't do that. So I ended up shooting my own damn car. Gotcha, I'm going to go for it. Is that the FJX horse? Yeah, it's really good. Like I was saying, even in tier 3 with just a... I mean, you're triple pap, but with a purple ether tool, still melts, man. It's a really good gun. I don't know if it's the best, whatever. But it's good, I know that. Oh, my nose is so itchy, I just had a shower. Also, the tier, the pistols... I was using those yesterday as well. Those are good. You really, I mean, mags of holding are, they're not necessary. Speed cola would definitely be necessary, but I mean, mags of holding would make those guns like legit awesome. You know, Dark Aether, tier 3, whatever. They'd be great. You do kind of like, without the mags of holding, they're very good, but they don't go to great. For me, anyway. The Lockwood shotgun, by the way, not the Modern Warfare 3 one, the one that came with this game. I don't know the numbers for it, whatever. Still awesome. I was using that doing this challenge yesterday. That's one that I got 93 grand in that one game. Oops. I was using that. It's still really good, strong. Doesn't do great on the mercenaries for some reason, though. I don't know why. Oh, my nose is so itchy. We are going across the river, right? No, we're not. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're going to go with this help. They keep changing the end locations for these. I mean, I know they're, you know, these are ones that have been used before, but typically, you know, you pick it up and it goes to that one spot. And now it really doesn't. And I'm going through these rifts because, not that I really need the stuff. I mean, I really should just be kind of moving. but sometimes there's good stuff in there that really will service what you're trying to do. I've been using the SOA Subverter. So Subverter's still awesome. 100% still a great gun. That's what I've been using in my Dark Aether trips. Whoa! Two. Okay, let's go. You don't want to take like any extra time, and I mean, I'm trying not to like get into full like, go panic mode, you know, whatever. Like, but you do really kind of gotta go, and at a certain point, because we're not really worried about what we're extracting with, I don't really care about like what's in the reward rifts, but yesterday, a couple times in the last couple of days, I've had Scorchers be in there, and that's, I mean, if we could get that, we absolutely do want that. Okay, let's keep going. There's my cards out on the road here. What's next? Let's go to this one.
Got a contract here.
I don't like how they nerf the Subverter ammo. You can carry more ammo. Yeah, I know. If you got mags of holding, again, you know, mags are just great. With this gun, like, though, the FJX Horse, like, it doesn't have a huge magazine size either, but it is quite strong. It's very maneuverable. It's an SMG. And the reload is pretty quick. I do want these, please. Go, 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 go.
Hijack this shipment. I want a 5-finger discount.
Dude, my nose is so itchy.
Get that garage opened up. Don't hang around.
Reload, please. Thank you. Oh, there's another thing with the doors. They don't open. It's so weird. I don't like these little things that change that I don't know if they're intentional, like changes that they made, or are they little bugs because of what was added? Like, I don't know why it would affect the door, like, interaction with what they're doing, but again, I'm the furthest thing from a programmer or, you know, developer that you could imagine, so who knows? And like every time I drive by and I see like that 500 points, it's like, oh, that would get me 500 closer. So we're gonna be at 21 grand after this. We got 36 minutes still. We've only been in here for 9 minutes, so that's pretty good clip. I mean, I can't do the math because I don't do math. But we're moving pretty good, and you notice like we haven't run into another player. So I think I haven't bothered to check, but I think pretty much everybody is in tier 3. And again, all I'm looking for here is, like, in the Rift, is a Scorcher. If I can get a Scorcher, I'll be super, super happy.
Found a contract.
HVTs are actually faster, but again, because I don't have a Scorcher, keeping myself with a new vehicle is quite important. At least to my mind. And, you know, like, for me, it's just been fun. Like, the last couple of days, I've been, well, it's been 1 day, not even 2 days. I've just been enjoying this. Like, it's just kind of fun to do. Like, you're just kind of pushing yourself in a different way that you know, might normally play this game, so. I mean, typically, well, not typically, like, every other time playing this before, I would kill all of the mercenaries in each garage and doing whatever. But now, again, this is like tier 3. You're just trying to get in and out. It's ASAP, man. That's it. So, like, I'm just not even bothering with them. Plus, I feel like they've really kind of, not only have they added more mercenaries, but they've buffed them Like, not necessarily their health, but their aim. And, like, remember back at the beginning of the game how they used to just absolutely beam you, and then they nerfed the hell out of them? So they would miss fairly often. It feels like, I don't know if it's like necessarily they've gone back to completely how it was at the beginning of the year, but they're better. Their aim is better than it was like a couple of weeks ago at least. Warlords are a good way to get Scorcher if you can take that time. That's another thing. You gotta just, you know, everything's about time management with this. You're trying to get that amount of money, and again, I'm not saying this is impossible. Or that it's even necessarily like the hardest thing ever to do. I'm just saying, like, it was just something that I kind of came up with the other day. Like, thinking of something, some kind of fun way, to, you know, some way to make the game more engaging for me at this point, because I flat out don't care if I get a golden mask filter. Like, I don't even know what it's for. Doesn't make any sense. So I just don't care. Then I'm just looking for things to kind of make the game fun for me, whatever way I can.
That marked transport is loaded with terminus weapons.
Oh, don't fall in.
Take it. Get it to EXFIL.
Yeah, we'll put a major damper on your challenge zone. Yeah. Infested stronghold is what it's designed for. Yeah, but
Get that garage opened up.
I mean, is it though? Like, it can still break. So you still have to hit ammo piles to like refill it, right? So, and you can't just like I would think, well, okay, for the red worm, but you're in the gas the whole time, so it will break then eventually, and then you have to hit the ammo pile to heal it anyway. So, I mean, if you're I think they kind of, what they did was they nerfed the upgraded gas mask, right? And then they just made the golden one better to like it last longer. You're running in and out. Yeah, I mean, you can go stand outside of it and then, you know, it's fine when you're doing the infested strongholds. But I mean, was that, I don't know, was that a thing that really needed, that we needed a schematic for? I don't know. Those last a bit longer. Yeah, a little bit longer. But, I mean, again, I think they just kind of, I think they nerfed the upgraded gas mask just to make the golden gas mask filter thing, you know, seem good or feasible, or, you know, like, oh, this is totally worth it. Anyway, whatever. I just, you know, they're out of things to, schematic-wise, like, to give us, so they just came up with whatever.
Found a contract.
You know, and rather than create things, they're just going to nerf things to make, like, and we made this really bad, but we're adding this in, so, you, like, the whole thing with the beret. Again, I don't want to complain. Let's have fun. Let's have fun and do this challenge, because I really am having a little bit of fun with this. And you're just kind of pushing yourself. Again, still haven't seen... Have we seen, like, one other player this whole game? I think literally, like, one. I'm pretty sure everybody's in Tier 3.
See that thing on your attack map? Help us collect a piece of him. We'll find new ways to kill his buddy.
Yeah, we were doing it the other day. Like, not this. We were doing, getting ready for, like, the, you know, trying to go into the Dark Aether or whatever. So we're in Tier 3, burning through some contracts, you know, getting points. Buying, Oh, you're not dead? Dude, come on. Okay, I mean, I can't even hold any more of those. Alright, let's just go, let's just go. There's that firing thing again. Ah, we're stuck! I shouldn't have done that, that's my fault. Gotta be a bit more careful.
Got a contract here.
What if you switch multiple masks? What if you carry like an extra mask? Is that what you're talking about, Jody? I mean, I suppose you could, but you're spending now $4 grand on each mask for, you know, for the upgraded masks. I mean, I guess you could, but it's one of those things, like, it wasn't a problem, and now it's like they've made it a bit of an issue because We could sell those for 200 bucks each, but it's not worth it. I don't have room in my backpack right now. It's just that, you know, again, they added the beret and the gas mask filter. They just added more mercenaries to the map, so like the beret actually seems like, oh, this is actually a good idea. They nerfed the upgraded gas mask to make it seem like this mask filter, golden mask filter, was a good idea. The dead wire detonators are like, pfft. I mean, you guys are. I streamed using it the other day when we did the new Warlord. I mean, I didn't see much reason for that thing to exist at all. Put it that way. Oh, I thought we had it for a second. I saw yellow or gold there, and I was like, oh, we got it. I'm just waiting for the scorcher, that's why. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going. Like if you have two matches, you can alternate. Yeah, you certainly could.
Found a contract.
We need to heal this. Oh, I want to check that. Sorry, I'm not. And normally I'm really on top of chat, but we're literally in a race. That's the whole thing today. So I can only read when I'm I like get a little bit of open road in front of me. So I promise I will get to you in a sec. To the chat messages. Yeah, but you could definitely switch out the masks. But again, you're spending like $4 grand for your mask, and then another $4 grand, so that's $8 grand just to swap them out to do what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if you can do that. Can you actually even hold a second gas mask? I don't know that you can. I think it just goes into that slot. I don't know. I've never tried, to be honest with you. Dude, enough with the disciples. Come on, don't run away. This is why I hate disciples. More than anything, it's them running away. Can you do nothing? Turn zombies, do something. Thank you. Nope. All we're looking for inside of the rift now is a Scorcher. Does the other recharge? No, it wouldn't. Or if you're talking regular, no, it wouldn't. Only the this new golden one will heal on its own. The upgraded gas mask, you can heal, but you can fix it, but you have to go to an ammo pile to do that. The classified item will All right, let's move. And this is going to be like, so the end, like this boss here is in the merc camp, right? So now I have to deal with the mercenaries.
Stay frosty, people. HVT is nearby.
Unless somebody else came by and did it, but where the hell is it? There we go. In and out. Let's go. Okay, let's just turn around and go grab that.
Here.
What are we at? We're at 47 grand. We've got 25 minutes. This might be... I mean, this has been a pretty good run so far, I gotta be honest with you. I haven't... I've only done this a few times, so I don't really know, like... At what point in time do I need to have pretty much this much amount of money to be on the right pace or anything like that? Because I haven't actually completed this yet either, so... Anyway, we'll see. I think it feels like we're on a pretty good pace right now, though. Okay, there's no more camp anymore, so I guess. Somebody did clear it out. Either that or this one wasn't, and I was mistaken. No, there's a guy out front. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter.
I don't want to stress you out, bro.
Making a good time. It feels like it. It definitely feels like it, but You never know, you know, like these things can dry up too. Then we start have to do raid weapon stashes or having to do outlast contracts, and they can take a bit of time. Again, this is like it definitely requires some luck. Doing this, I think, you know, the cycle of contracts that are available to you, and again, like the other teams seemingly not in this tier at all, so we're doing great as far as that goes. That's closer.
Found a contract.
Let's go. Raid weapons is so long. Yeah. I mean, like, so a lot of these cargo contracts aren't exactly like the fastest things ever. It's just you're actually doing something, you know, like you're active in it, so it feels like it's going faster, I think. And that makes it feel better, but I think it's still shorter than the raid weapon stash, and probably the outlast as well. Outlast kind of depends, I think.
I write the checks, but you have to cash them, right? So
Driving skill has a
cashing that
lot to do
target.
as well.
My team will get it.
Well, unless you get the again, the Scorcher is like I don't know if it's necessary, but it's a great tool to have. I mean, just one of the best things in the game, period. See, like when there's one like right next to me like that, it's like, should we do it? Like, we have to drive all the way across the map for this thing. Maybe the raid weapon stash wouldn't be the worst thing, but I think we're going to stick with moving and keeping these going. Because also, the more we do of these, I think like we can kind of cycle through things and have them pop back up in other parts of the map too. So, anyway, I don't know. A lot of this is just kind of me winging it. I mean, we really are winging it, but whatever. Scorcher equals more money. More money faster, you think? Probably. Oh, somebody just took it? No. And that's super bad.
Found a contract.
I should have drove the other way around. You can Superman fly across. Yeah, I thought did they make it so you can do that again? Because they had fixed it, right? But I think the way to do it is a little bit different. I haven't even looked it up yet. What happened to my vehicle? No, they never. Are you sure? What am I doing? I don't know. I wasn't able to do it the other day. Maybe I'm just out of practice. It's been a while. What the hell happened to my vehicle over there? Did somebody come by and take it, or did it just disappear? I mean, it's fine. We got this, but that was weird. Thought I heard it. See, like here, we're kind of out. We have to... Oh, we can go up there.
Got a contract here.
But, like, this is kind of where these contracts are starting to get a little... Like, I don't know. And, It feels like all of a sudden we're starting to run into teams down here. Okay, if that guy... If they just do what they're doing and, like, don't go for this, I'll be fine. But if I get it all the way up there and then they take it, I'll be pissed. Whoa. I guess they weren't taking it. Ah, shit.
Listen up. Terminus has resorted to using smaller weapon runs. They just made themselves ripe for the picking.
Let's get that door open sharpish. That LTV ain't gonna steal itself.
It has to be at least double pap. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had that happen to me before where it misfires and kills me. This, see, like, this stuff is not good. I mean, it's alright. They weren't actually blocking the way, but I had a cargo contract delivery yesterday where a mercenary camp literally just blocked the entire... It was on the tracks on the side of over in Tier 2, kind of where the docks are, I don't know what you call that area. But they had completely blocked the way through and absolutely failed my cargo delivery just because more mercenaries now. So hopefully they won't mess us up. We're at 60 grand. We only have 17 minutes left. See, like, this is... Feels like we've slowed down. Whoa! Killing all kinds of mercenaries. What was I just saying about mercenaries? Woo! Yeah, I used to use it like that, but it's been a while with the flying across the. It's so much fun to do, and it is fast. Getting across the map with a scorcher like that, man, it's freaking great. Yeah, see, like we have all these. All of a sudden, we're seeing these blue arrows in our area. I don't know where these guys are coming from. Why? And nobody's taken out this merc camp yet, so could be a little bit of an issue once we turn around with this, but we'll see. We need a new vehicle anyway.
Hijack this shipment. I want a 5-finger discount on those Terminus guns.
My cargo vehicle's stashed in there. See if you can't get it open.
Okay. Oh man, this one is so far away. They put it up top on the hill.
Watch the sky. There's an helicopter on your tail.
Dude, why? Yeah, they put it all the way up there. Whatever. Hopefully there'll be like an HVT contract that we can grab there real quick, do that, and then maybe there'll be another cargo in the same house that we just drove down here on. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying at the beginning, I don't know if you were here just yet, Abrupt, but yeah, like I was mentioning, the Scorcher is definitely like the prime way to go. I'm trying to balance. This is what I really don't like about MW3 right now is trying to balance things on cooldown while we're doing this to have a little bit of fun, but I also need the one final schematic. It's the one I flat out don't even care about, which is the real bummer of it, but it's not like I'm not going to do it. I'm getting everything in Zombies done. And the game kind of hosed us, yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Went and did the tier 4 Dark Aether 3 times and did not get an Elder Sigil. And on one of them, my buddy completely froze. His character just literally froze. He couldn't do anything. All he could do was swap his weapon, which he had a Scorcher as his other weapon, and he boosted. And we were. This is why we had just done the Mega Bomb, and then we were on the Outlast contract. He had activated it. He got completely stuck and like battered around. Couldn't do anything. Like I said, just swapped his weapon, and then he boosted, and he ended up on top of like that water tower up there. But I mean, that's not, you know, it's not good enough. Like, he was still stuck. So I ended up like having to leave him there and go and do the escort contract solo with no VR11, and I made it with 2% health at the end of it. But the bad thing was, is he like his character counted as him like dying because he didn't make it out. He couldn't move. He flat out was just frozen. So I got lucky in that sense, but he got very unlucky. And again, neither of us got an Elder Sigil. So I don't know, man. I don't know if it's bugged. I thought you were supposed to get one every single time that you went into the tier 4 Dark Aether, but I don't know. It should be guaranteed. I don't know why. I don't know why you need to do it. What schematic do I need? The gas mask one. The one we were talking about that literally, what's the point? 72 grand. Dude, we don't have anything close. Wow. Okay, let's just drive back this way. Hopefully something will pop up over here. Schematics aren't even guaranteed, which is ridiculous in the new one. Yeah, they weren't guaranteed. Have they ever been guaranteed? I think the first one you were guaranteed them, right? Because each one gave you a different one, but you had to do all of them every time. Like, so to get the third one, which is like the golden armor, the best one, you had to do the first 2. So even if you went in and then like EXFIL'd, that's gonna be long gone by the time I get there. Maybe this will pop up. Yeah, they're going for that right now, right? It's gonna disappear any moment now. It's gonna disappear. And you're gonna give me this. You're gonna give me this. Give me that. Dude, do I really have to do a raid? See, this is what I'm saying. Now we're getting unlucky. Now we have teams in this area, which we didn't before. I should have maybe gone to the top side of the map. Shit, shit, shit. I mean, we just kind of have to. It's a contract. We've got to do it.
Intel suggests there's a mother load of Terminus weapons in your AO. I want them added to our stockpile.
If they can't keep their gear locked down, then it's fair game. Catch them. You'll move explosion on you, Strike. Put one right in between their glowing eyes.
The first one and the second one is guaranteed schematics. Can you guys leave me alone for a sec? I gotta put chapstick on. My lips are chapped. Refreshing. Are you kidding? The first and second one would guarantee 2 schematics. 3 are possible, but third, nothing. First was guaranteed. The second one was 2 schematics. At least 2 are possible. Yeah, I mean, the first time I went through the tier 5 in here, I did get 2 schematics. And out of the 3, I guess they were the 2 that I quote unquote wanted. Although I don't really like. just nothing about these schematics is particularly good. Again, it would be nice to use like if you've got a beret available, use it, because there's so many friggin' there's so many mercenaries on the map now. So, I mean, in that sense, it's nice, but then at the same time, it's like, I mean, they added, you know, they're adding a problem that there was no need to. You know, they added the solution to a problem that didn't exist, so they gave us the problem. You know what I mean?
Well done. The fewer guns those mercs can recover, the less trouble they'll cause.
Who dares wins? Time to collect your winnings.
Yeah, we're not going to make it, I don't think. I don't think there's any really feasible chance that we do this at this point. There's nothing down here, man. We can go to tier 3.
Contract.
Try. Is the shit. Is the rift over here? The jumpy jump rift? I don't see it. I don't see it. Isn't there one that can be over here? I mean, whatever. It's not here now. Checking my minimap. Nope. Yoinks. I've seen 5 people get absolutely no schematics. Oh, that's happened to me as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they're doing it this year, like, or this season rather. I don't understand them. I don't understand their whole. I don't everything they're doing. I don't get it. By the way, sometimes this storm is here for me. Sometimes it's not. I think they kind of broke their game when they updated season 3.5 a little bit.
Listen
Anyway.
up. Terminus has resorted to using smaller
All right,
weapon
let's
runs.
do this.
They just made themselves ripe for the picking.
Go around, swing back over. Let's get there.
There's a fully loaded terminus LTD in there just begging to be off-engine.
Let's go. Drive on the double quick this way.
Terminus chopper inbound.
Too many deadheads at the collection site. Make room.
You better get there quick, helicopter, because I'm here. I ain't got time to mess around.
Down in Austin, you got some new toys. Admit it. You had fun doing it, didn't you?
Got a contract here.
It's 83. We're actually not far off. We're at 83 grand. I mean, we only have 6 minutes left until the storm comes in. I mean, we can still keep going. But, you know, time is running out. I suppose I should have a look where the storm is. See where we should maybe focus our effort. What the hell? Dude. Sorry, you know, like if you hear me, like when those things happen like that, that's I can make a comment, right? Like you guys are gonna quit bitching about it. It's fine. It is what it is. Like that's broken, and like that's something that should be mentioned a little bit at least, right? Let's kill you really fast, please. Okay, leave me alone. No new contract here. Okay, we have to go. I can't mess around with you guys. Oh, thank you. That's what I wanted. Holy lag. Yeah, that was pretty nuts, man. Boom. Let's go.
Found a contract.
We are literally jumping this bitch down there. Get the car facing the right direction. Every second counts. 87 grand. 4.5 minutes left.
Shipment. I want a 5-finger discount on those Terminus guns.
Let's get that door open sharpish. That LTV ain't gonna steal itself.
Straight ahead, okay. I didn't look to see where the storm was. Where is the storm? It's up north. That's actually not good. Since we're heading north right now, I would love to just stay up north and do contracts over there, especially because it seems like there's a lot of people down here for this, like the second half of this game. It's like we were down, I mean, I shouldn't complain. We were down here all alone and having a great time by ourselves, and it's like, oh, half the lobby is there now. Maybe though it's not the, maybe it's actually a good idea if we can grab a cargo from up top and head our way down. We can do, actually, if we could do like an HVT or two real quick up in the north side of tier 2 and then grab a cargo on the way down. Let's go, let's go. I don't even need, I'm not even gonna look at these anymore. Why am I looking at them? What do we care at this point? 91,700. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Ooh, boy. If we get this first game, come on. Let's go. And without a scorcher. Pretty good if we can do it. Pretty good if we can do it. Okay, let's leave you down there. We can maybe get back to that. Let's hit this ammo pile just to be sure. Cash. You never know.
From that ugly troublemaker I just tagged for you. Copy?
Mangler? Okay, we'll take out a Mangler super quick. That vehicle's no good to me anymore. Perhaps we can do another HVT over here, or maybe there'll just be a cargo ready. Okay, that's fine. I don't even care. That's great that he died. He got scared and he shit himself. Totally fine with that. Okay, vehicle, or should we just jump somewhere? Right here.
Found a contract.
I was gonna take that, but that would be a waste. It'd just take longer. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
That marked transport is loaded with Terminus weapons.
95.9 is where we are. We're definitely doing this, man. We're definitely doing this. I mean, we are literally gonna die trying. Okay. I don't know when I picked those up, but whatever. I don't know why I'm throwing them, because I'm hopping out of the vehicle quickly. That's a no-no. Whatever. When the hell did I pick up drill charges?
Watch the sky. There's an helicopter on your tail.
It's an helicopter. This is good though. We need to be on the south side of the map because of where the storm is, right? Directly above us right now. So this is actually, this is perfect, man. All we need is drop this up in one more contract and we got 100 grand. And then we need to successfully EXFIL. Successfully. Yeah, slip of the tongue. Sorry, that's so gross. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Sorry about that. Sorry. I apologize. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There's the storm, but we don't even care. And we got the EXFIL down bottom right, so that'll be good for us.
Strike team, you're the ones in real danger here.
Come on, let's finish in style. Give me a scorcher.
Consider me impressed, Bob.
Nope. Oh.
Have to find another way to keep his
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh, it's 100 grand. We're at 100 grand now. Let's go, dude. I thought we were going to need to do one more. That's 100 grand. Let's go. Okay, man. I really, I trust me. There's been games where I've really pushed hard and I ended up with like 70 grand. I did not. Oh, they just left. I really did not expect this to go this well. And I thought what was going to happen is I would get kind of, I would get a little bit warmed up with this first game, and then we would have to go through like all of my scorchers that I had in reserve.
God damn it! I missed my revolver.
But I mean, we got it first game. Your timing had been impeccable up until that EXFIL. Yeah, I mean, there was only, what, one contract got snaked from us? Maybe two. Two contracts got snaked from us. And that was it, the entire game. And we had the entire, like, this whole part of the map, all of this down here to ourselves for the first, I mean, what, 30 minutes of the game? Nah, 25 minutes maybe of the game?
Hold position, team. Starting this storm fast as I can.
And then last night when I got 93 grand, and like I said, I could have pushed it to get like 95 to maybe 97, you know, on my way to the final EXFIL, and then whatever cash I would have gotten from getting zombie kills, which is not a lot, but when at final EXFIL you get a lot of kills. So it could have like done it, but that was with a Scorcher as well. And this we did no Scorcher, just driving the whole way. Honestly, I'm a little bit proud of myself right now. And I know you're not supposed to be proud of yourself, but I'm a little bit proud of myself right now.
Right here. Give me some cover.
Alright, I'm ready to go, and I called this in, so let's just go. We did a first game, man. Let's go, dude. That was fun, man. But you met your goal. You beat your challenge. Yeah, I mean, it was fun, dude. Eric, what's up, man? Speaking of good timing, it's good you just showed it was possible without a Scorcher. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the good part of it. Yes, Eric. I mean, you should. You might have just missed it. If you rewind like 30 seconds, you'll see how much money I had at EXFIL. So I was doing this thing because Eric just showed up, so I'm going to explain it to him. You can see at the top of the map, the top of the screen, it just said how much points I had at EXFIL, which is like 101 grand. So the challenge was 7 hours, 2 minutes, 35 seconds off of my cooldown time for doing that, by the way. So you nailed it, by the way, Abrupt, with the 7 hour time. You were exactly right as far as that goes. So the challenge is doing this solo. As a team, it would be super easy. Like, you could just dominate tier 3, no problem. You can go with it, whatever tier you want. The only money you're allowed to bring in is, like, you get the 5 grand from your containment level if it's high enough. You can do that, but nothing else. You can't have friends drop you money. You can't have random people drop you money. You can't use your tombstone to get cash. I mean, what's the point? This is a challenge. If you're just kind of cheating it to complete it, like, why bother, right? So yeah, you come in with whatever stuff you want. You can come in with a tier 3 crystal, legendary ether tool, whatever, all that kind of stuff. Totally whatever you want. A Scorcher is a great idea. I honestly didn't think it was going to be possible without the Scorcher, but we just did it without using a Scorcher. I mean, we would have been able to, because the storm was just starting when we hit 100 grand, literally just starting, and it was on the opposite side of the map. So we easily could have busted out like 3 more contracts. But you got to get kind of lucky with cycling your contracts, and you got to go through them fast and fast and fast and fast and fast. Just did a ton of contracts. Exactly. Anytime you saw, like, I opened up every cash register that I was next to. I opened up the ether, like, boxes that are on the ground, because sometimes they'll have cash as well. But that's it. Didn't even sell anything. Like, didn't pick up and sell, like, what are the, like, the circuit turrets or anything like that. Didn't. You can, by the way, get lucky. Like, you could try this, and you could, like, try to do the vault Easter egg if you wanted to. But that takes a lot of time. I mean, especially solo, that takes a real lot of time. You could hopefully get lucky, like if somebody else was doing it and you did like the last one close to it, and because you can get like the gold skulls, gold bars, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, and I was, like I said, I did this yesterday. I had a game yesterday when I was grinding pretty hard, and I only ended up with like 65 grand. Then I had another game when I was using the Scorcher last night where I ended up with 93 grand. I could have pushed it to like do like the storm was well in the map, like it was covering half the map, so I could have done like 1 or maybe 2 tier 1 contracts and then done the final exfil and gotten really close, but I really don't know if I would have actually completed it. But you know, who knows, it was technically possible. So this one we got really good timing with our contracts. They did, like I said, we had like 25 minutes down on the bottom half of the map, like to ourselves. And we just plowed through that, man. I really didn't think we were going to get it. One, without using a Scorcher. I definitely didn't think we were going to get it first try. So this is a fun challenge, though. If you want to try it, again, 100 grand, don't cheat it. Like, just have fun. Just bang out contracts. It's solo. Again, as a team, it would be very easy to do. But just try doing it solo and, you know, bang out some contracts and do whatever. Okay. It's kind of a nice place to leave the stream if we could just like have a nice, clean, quick VOD as an hour long, you know, like, hey, actually did it. But I don't know. It feels like I'd be cheaping you guys out on a stream today. So, what the heck? Oh, double XP weekend is going on. This is the code for vet. The only thing I have to do for this that I haven't done is revive teammates, but I'm always playing solo, so I don't really have a chance to do that. I did do this. Should we try out the Jack Atlas kit thing here? It's the AMR9, right? Oh, Bacon, what's up, man? Everyone's favorite air division zombies apocalypse survivor. Thank you for that. Yes. So should we use this? And it's unlocked. Might as well. Like I unlocked it earlier today, this morning. So we could throw that on and give it a go. By the way, FJX Horrix, I'm pretty sure right now is the best gun in the game. That, or it's still the SOA Subverter. Like, you can't go wrong with it. But you move faster with the FJX, and it's just good, man. It's just really good. We're going to unequip that. We're going to put on... See, the Lockwood is still really good, too. You get a friend... and that has a Scorcher and have them down themselves, and you just revive them. Yeah. We're actually, with my buddy yesterday, we were talking about like doing that, like, we just like get in the map, you know, have a zombie down us over and over and over again, just, while one picks the other person up, then, you know, swap out. Is that the 5-burst SMG? I believe it is. By the way, this Lockwood 680 is the one I'm talking about. I'll show you what's on it right now, what I have on it, just in case you wanted to use it. But this is actually very good as well. At least in like tier 3. I don't know, but I'm not sure about. I haven't used it in the Dark Aether yet, but it's probably pretty good. So you got the Lockwood Defender Heavy Long Barrel, Stovall Tac Laser, 12 gauge slugs, the MWIII X-ray Skeleton. What do you call it? Guard, and the sawed-off mod on the shotgun. I really like it. You move quickly with it. It's great hip fire. It's good. So, but we're going to take this off because we're going to put on this. It's this, right? The AMR9, I believe. Oh, it has 2? What was the first one? Jack Etten double barrel kit? Oh, I do remember that. This is the one, the Atlas kit. Converts the AMR9 into an extremely lethal and accurate 5-round burst carbine chambered in 5.56. Okay. There's no reason to farm abominations in this, is there? Like, they don't drop anything. For the challenge, you mean? To do the 100 grand challenge? I mean, yeah, you get 5 grand for doing the contract, plus they drop $1,500 in cash every time as well, provided there's not somebody else around to steal it. The whole thing with the oh, you can't even add. Why? Oh, this is going to be terrible. You can't put an extended mag on this. Oh, this is going to be horrible. All right, we'll try it, but it's not going to. I don't think it's going to be good. That's fine. There's a glitch where you can put 2 aftermarket parts on. Really? Can't put a barrel on it? Sure, we must. Okay, we can definitely put a laser on it. Okay, that's the one. I'm already, like, really not liking this gun. You know what? Let's make it super fast if we're going to do that. Like, why not? Sure. What are these camos? I don't even remember. That's a little bit bright. I've been kind of digging the serpentine camo lately. I don't know why, and I really didn't like it at the beginning of the year. Like, I really didn't like it at the beginning of the year. My monkey bomb's on. Okay. We shall load in. Ooh, I have to equip it first. Change this. No. I'm not using that. Actually, we should look at how much like cooldown we have, because my legendary ether tool was on like I think when we started it was like a 7.5 hour cooldown, and then we got 7 hours off because of what the 100 grand. So I think we'll go in with that. We can double pap, but like all this other stuff, like got no room for this shit, man. And now I have all these available to me. Like, again, at the beginning of the stream, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like 7-something hours for all of this stuff, basically. And because we exfilled with 100 grand, we got all these things available to us again. You know what? I am going to put on this, the Sergeant's Beret. Why not? You trying to exfil with 100 grand solo? Yeah. We did it. First game, actually. Bacon. Amp blueprint. Everyone watching, please don't forget to hit the like button on stream. Appreciate that, man. I did it last game. Yeah, I mean, I didn't, honestly, I really didn't think we were going to get it done. First game, I kind of didn't think we were going to get it done. Period. I at least thought we were going to have to use a Scorcher to do it, and we had a fair amount of luck with really people not being down in our area, like the first half of the game. So we were able to really pound out some contracts down there. And then we got a little bit lucky as well with when they were there, and it was like there was nothing else to do down there. It was like, well, let's check tier 3. And then we had the cargo available, so we drove right over there, got the cargo done. That's 5 grand, plus we had the car. It helped big time. You guys, though, if you're doing this challenge, definitely, like I tweeted out, I'll leave the link to the tweet in the chat right now. But I would love, if you get it done, you know, tweet me a screenshot of it or whatever, and I would love to see it. Again, it's just that there's nothing really new for us to do right now. Like, we've been in the Dark Aether a million times, right? This one's in a slightly different location, so it looks a little bit different, but after you've done the story mode, like, that was the fun part, like the actual good stuff. And that's just, there's just kind of nothing else to it, right? So I'm just trying to think of some fun stuff to do. I really thought we were gonna go a few streams at least with doing this, but I didn't expect to get it done. Oh, so you just hold the trigger down and it auto fires, even though it's a burst? It'll just keep firing. Okay. Take that, please. We will. Let's put on our disguise. We can't even use a dog while you're using. While using the disguise. We don't want to. Now the bad thing is you're shooting 5 bullets out of this thing whether you want to or not every single time. And normally you probably don't want, because that's a lot of bullets. Especially when you can't use extended mags. Alright. We can kind of treat this as like a de facto going for this challenge, but I mean, we're not really. We're just trying to use the new gun to see how it is. I'm really still kind of stunned that we that I got it done first try with no scorcher. All right, let's get over here. Is there a zip line up there? Oh, take that 500. I don't see it, so we're just gonna ignore it. Like, this is kind of like, this is a bad spawn because no vehicle close. We're running forever, wasting time, completely wasting time. You could do a Zombies Mastery camo series. I mean, I've had, what do you call it? What the hell is it called in this one? What is the Mastery camo called in this one? I don't remember. Borealis. I've had that forever. Oh, there was my guy. I was like, somebody's just dropping in on me. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I forgot, dude. I had the disguise. Well, not the disguise, the beret on. You can't shoot them. That's my bad. That's my bad. Open, please. That was funny. Okay. I wonder if the because if the sentry gun sees you, it shoots at you. You're like, it knows that you're a bad guy, that you're not one of the mercs. For some reason. I totally spaced on that though. I don't care. There's always the MW2 camos. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go for those. I don't know. We'll find some other stuff to do. I mean, still there is legit. You know, I still need to get the one final schematic that I don't have. I mean, I'm just gonna have to go back into tier 4 because like I said, the last 3 trips I've been in there, like I've not had. It hasn't given me a an Elder Sigil. I thought it was going to be the Scorcher. We'll use it. Stow that. Equip that because we need it now. Oh, you know what? That's going to wreck the hell. Oh, dude, I hate not having speed call up. Oh, you just feel so slow. Oh, it's a horrible, horrible, horrible feeling.
Found a contract.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, if you're just tuning in and you want to see the 100K challenge, like, you just rewind. It's the first game I actually got it right off the bat. I flat out just didn't think that was going to happen like that, but that's how it worked. So now, what did I just pick up? That's actually not 500 bucks. Like, if there was a buy station right there, like, that's not a bad thing to pick up. Just grab that real quick. Here's 500 bucks. That's not bad. So now we're just checking out the new AMR9 conversion kit with the 5-round burst. I gotta say right off the bat, I'm not digging. I am not a burst SMG fan. Period. But yeah, I don't think I'm digging this.
Collect that bounty? Because your target is close.
It's not the strongest thing ever either. Usually, you know, if it's going to be a burst, it's like, I mean, we're more talking multiplayer now, I guess, but like, you know, it's like it would be a one burst kill or whatever. I mean, it's not awful, and I shouldn't compare it necessarily because we just played a game where we had a legendary ether tool, triple papped on the FGX hordes, so not a completely fair comparison. What I really don't like about it, though, is that you can't put the extended magazine on it. It just... that doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, maybe in multiplayer, but in zombies? Like, what's... why? I don't know. I don't get that.
How many ways are there to say you got him?
I was disappointed with how they did the camos, to be honest. I feel like if you got mastery on both MW2 and 3, they should have made them available on... oh, yeah, that would have been kind of cool if you could just swap them out for, you know, the other one. Was, like, stuck to the specific game. It's actually a pretty good idea. Oh, we got a contract right here. Let's go grab it. Dude, this guy, your bodyguard is... I mean, he's damn near useless. Look at him. Look at him. What are you doing? My dog would have had this guy killed. Alright.
Be careful he doesn't target you back.
It's kind of cool that he sticks around, even though my disguise is gone. That was totally my fault. I just saw... hey, there's the bike. I see mercenaries and I think to shoot them. And I just flat out wasn't even thinking about it. Just like... now it's on a 3-day cooldown. We can use it again at some point later in the future.
You are about to meet one of Hugo's most wanted.
I need, if we're going to use this, I need to get PhD. I thought he was going to snatch me in midair. That would have been actually kind of cool. Whoa. Again, where were you, buddy? Not helping me. Yeah, because I like the MW2 mastery cameras, but I want to play them on put them on the new. Yeah, you want to play with the Modern Warfare 3 guns? Yeah. No, that's actually a great idea. I completely agree with that. took my car. Let's go get that.
Contract here.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. I liked Borealis at the beginning of the year, and then honestly, like about 2 days after I got it, I was like, I don't like this. It looks cheap. It looks kind of like a kid did it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, here's some blue on it. You know, it's just, I don't know. It looks cheap to me. More people would probably want it. They would have done that. Yeah, you're probably right. It would have been some kind of incentive for me, although for the most part, I'm using MW3 guns
Hijack this shipment.
since the beginning, you know, since the game came out. There's been a couple of guns, like I use that shotgun with the double trigger thing.
Get that garage
The Lockwood, the double barrel shotgun. I don't like how these guys can like see you through the doors, by the way, and know exactly where you are to shoot you. Look at this. Open. I really don't like that. They do it all the time now. They just start beaming you when you're outside. It's not cool. It's not cool, man.
I don't want to stress you out, bruv. But the mercs
We could go get this thing triple pep and see how it does with that. We have what, a purple? Rare ether tool? Dude, my nose. Sweet cheese. Wish they would make reactive. I mean, mastery cameras reactive. Yeah, it's not even. I mean, reactive cameras generally are, you know, they look better, they look cooler, but it's not even really that. Yo, dirt, my mic bad. What? Did you see that in the chat there? Yo, dirt, my mic bad. Who the hell was just shooting at me? It just kind of looks, I don't know, like.
Waiting for delivery at pickup site.
I just don't think it looks particularly good. But yes, reactive camos, I think, in general, like, just look better. I mean, just look kind of cooler.
Spoils won't go to waste.
Guess be cold. Is there a contract yet? It's not here. All right, let's go triple pat. Is there? Let's see that one. Although the render distance, it probably wouldn't show up. I'm thinking to like just take a portal, a rift, whatever, and just fly in. It's generally the best idea for tier 3, but. That will drive me nuts forever, and they're never going to fix it. I know that they won't. It's so annoying that that happens. Oh, we are lagging here, too. Dude, my game crashed on me yesterday. I really... Oh, and somebody put it in the chat that they're lagging. I mean, at this point, I'm really not going to be... I'm not going to be heartbroken because we got done what we wanted to get done. But I don't want my game to crash and be reset to 75 again. I mean, honestly, it's not doing bad. Let's be fair to the gun here. I mean, Fred is definitely taking some heat, which is nice. Nope. Yeah, it's actually not that strong, is it? Alright. What do we have? Do we have anything here that we could... Not really. Oh, that lag makes me nervous. That makes me want to just exfil. It's just happened so many times. I mean, I was having... I lent you the... lent you. I gave you my conspiracy theory the other day with... Because there's not much left to do. Well, it hasn't been for a while in the game, that when they added the containment levels, that... You know, I had all my characters over 400. It's not that hard to do. Especially when, you know, I have a zombies channel like I'm playing often. But I had the little conspiracy theory that they were intentionally making you crash out from time to time, so you drop back down, and then you would have to like play again, so that way they keep their numbers when they go to their quarterly earnings calls with shareholders and everything.
We should be good to go.
Like, our engagement time is phenomenal. Like, we've never seen anything like this in the Call of Duty. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Follow his lead.
I mean, I'm sure that's BS. I'm not saying that's actually real. You're going to take that, right?
Found a contract.
But it feels like it sometimes. It really does. I could have done the camo where you kill more zombies and ether crystals start going on your guns. That actually sounds pretty cool. You gotta start sharing your ideas with them, Bacon. I like some of these ideas. They're pretty good. They also should have made some pack-a-punch alters your camo instead of totally replacing it. Well, see, you know, they have the thing where you just melee it, and you know, you'll keep your camo. I know what you're saying. You're talking about like do a blend, which I don't know. I think you either do like your camo or you do the pack-a-punch camo, like. Because you start blending them and then it's... He just took it now. Dude, what were you waiting for? For me to get closer?
Moving to my mark.
Whatever. Okay. But I wish there was a way, since we have, you know, we can start with crystals. I wish there was a way for us to... You know, like how you do the melee to the machine. I wish there was a way that you could... Like, just melee the sky or the ground or something, you know, just... And then apply the crystal, and it wouldn't put the camo on. Because I don't really... I mean, these pack-a-punch camos are fine. They're not good. They're fine. I mean, I don't think so. Oh, I didn't know about melee and pack-a-punch. Yeah. Yeah, they did it in Cold War as well. Like, it wasn't a thing, and then people were like, hey, man, can we keep our own camos? Like, there's a whole reason why we... You know, we grind out and try to get the mastery camos, because we want to use the mastery camo. And they made it so, like, in that one, so if you just meleeed the machine first, and then you put the camo on, it wouldn't apply. You would keep your whatever camo you had on it, or no camo if you had no camo on it. Dude, like, everybody's taking these contracts over here now. And they did the same for this, although I honestly don't remember if it was in there like that at the beginning of the game, or if they actually added it later. Like, a lot of things in this game I think are an afterthought. But regardless, you can do that. Dude, my nose is so itchy. Come on, Fred. Turn around. These are just tier 2s, zombies. Not a big deal. Good power. Okay, let's go. Oh, my stomach is rumbling. I am thinking... Oh, dude. I made it. Oh, we're going back exactly where we just were. All right, I need a car. Oh, this is mine from earlier. Let's take this. I had earlier thinking like, oh man, I started ordering pizza. I've had it one time from this new place, a place that I had never gone to. It's not new. It's been there for a long time, I think, and it was pretty gosh darn good. And I've been wanting like, oh yeah. Ooh, by the way, Netflix new series just came out called Bodkin. It takes place in Ireland. It's like about a podcaster or something. I think it's like a murder mystery / comedy kind of a thing. I think it literally just came out today or yesterday. But I think I'm gonna start watching that tonight, or maybe tomorrow or whatever. But reload, god damn it. I'm surprised they didn't do an Easter egg camo like they did for DMZ. I don't even know about that one. I didn't play very much DMZ. What I did play of DMZ, I really liked, but I didn't play much of it. There's nothing here for us right now. You're getting pizza tonight, Eric? I just kind of want to, like, I don't know. I made a turkey a couple days ago, and as I often do with the turkey breast. I mean, it's literal, like, it's in a bag, like you put it in the oven, you walk away, you come back 3 hours later, done. Like, there's not much to do to it, you know, like I'm not doing anything special. I just saw... Was it on the backside of the gas station? Yeah. But it came out quite dry. And I'm just not feeling that right now. And I kind of want to just, like, chill out and watch something on streaming, you know, that's, like, good and fun and whatever. Where's this guy need a res? H7? Oh, is this him? Or is he in here? Is that guy moving?
Moving.
We'll see if we can go pick him up. One of the butterballs? No, I think it's Genio. It's like a white bag with some green on it. I don't know. They're good. I just you literally, it's in like this plastic bag. You put the whole thing in the oven, you know, 375 for like 2 hours 45 minutes. That's it. Where? Is that this guy? Is that it? Yeah, it's showing me this guy. Okay. And normally it's really good, but like the juices stay in the bag. Like you gotta, and when you are finished cooking, you gotta keep some of those juices. And then sometimes the bag though, it gets like quite torn, or like if you're not careful. And oh, son of a bitch. And so I didn't like have any of the juices from in the bag, and now it's like completely dry. And normally I would just use like some chicken stock in it. Cat, what's up? But I ran out of chicken stock, so I don't even have that, and it really just dried out. And now I'm just like, I just want like something good to eat, and I want to chill out and watch something on Netflix. And this show seems like it's could be pretty good. I'm hoping it is anyway. But 100K challenge, playing MW3 for money. No, that'd be interesting. So, just in case you just got here, the 100K challenge, I actually completed it first try, first game that I played today. So, if you're looking for that VOD and you want to watch that, just rewind to the beginning and go to my very first game. You can see the gun I'm using, my setup, like all the perks that I'm using, etc., 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 and also kind of explaining everything, but I'll explain it again here now. So the whole thing is you have to do the solo as well. If you're doing it as a team, it's just way too easy. But I was playing yesterday, or a couple days ago, and just like trying to, you know, get my cooldown timer to reset, like to lower my cooldowns on all the good stuff. And I just started like banging out some contracts, and I was just like, oh, I kind of looked down at one point, and I was like, man, I spent money on it. Like I came in the game with a double pap crystal. I was like, I triple pap, like that's 15 grand. I'm exfilling with 65K, like that's 80 grand. Could I get to 100,000? And so basically that was my challenge that I kind of set for myself to do. You can, like, you know, if your containment level is high enough, you start the game with 5 grand, so you're allowed that as part of your money.
Might not have eyes for all I know.
Do I have? I do, right? Ah!
Full metal jacket.
And then basically, like, anything you can do to earn money in the game is fine. Like, you can't use your tombstone. Like, what's the point? That's not a challenge. That's just giving yourself money, right? You can't have players drop you money. You really, all you're doing is just doing a bunch of contracts. You're picking up cash from, what do you call it? Like the cashier stations, registers, ether boxes that are on the ground, whatever, like anything, like the $500 that are just kind of on top of buildings. Sometimes there was one back over here at 500 points. Like all that stuff you can do, but other than that, it's just you and just kind of grinding out a whole bunch of contracts as fast as you possibly can. Now, you've got to kind of, you know, plan a bit, because you got to know, like, where
Changing mag.
the contracts, the good contracts are, and how to cycle them a little. You know, like, there's a little bit of skill involved. It's not crazy amounts of skill, but it's mostly just, you also need a little bit of luck, and really just kind of enjoy the grind of it. And I was thinking, I honestly thought, because I was doing, like I said, was doing this yesterday, and that's what I got the idea. And I had a couple of games where I was around like 65, 70 grand or whatever, like then 80 or 85 grand. And then I used the Scorcher, and I exfilled with 93 grand on that one. I was like, man, if I could have pushed it a little bit more, like I might have been able to go ahead and get to 100. So that was what I was going for today. And then I did it without the Scorcher, so we had really good luck. Like in the beginning, like the first 25 minutes or so of the game, like it was just me basically in this entire area of tier 2 down here, and I was just cycling contracts, man, back and forth, HVTs and cargos and wait a minute, am I having an aneurysm or did they change? Oh, it's because I swear to God, I was like, what the hell is going on? I just freaked myself out, because normally I come in on that crane, not that one. So I was like, why? Where's Pack-a-Punch? What do they do? What's going on? Okay. Anyway. Oh, well, I got scammed? Oh, no. I thought you meant some stupidly hard IRL challenge. No. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, like, because like we've done everything in this game, right? Like as far as zombies goes, like going into the Dark Aether, like you want to get the new schematics, but it's not like, ooh, it's so exciting to go into the Dark Aether. Like I haven't seen that before, you know, like it's all the same crap. So I'm just trying to think of some like new stuff to stream, and for like, you know, for you guys, like, you know, certainly. I put the tweet out from earlier from where I said I was going for it today. So like if you do it, like take a screenshot, send me a picture of it, and let me know how you did it. You know, did you use the Scorcher? Did you do vehicle only? You know, like how did you go about it? This man not trying to get 100 grand actual money with only 10 viewers. I mean, I'm trying to get 100 grand. Feel free to start donating. You think we can make it happen? I mean, I'll do a 24-hour stream for that. Other than that, I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, well, 24, I don't think. If we did 24 months, I don't think it's going to happen. Dude, there's nothing around right now. And this AMR-9, like, it's okay, but if we could put the extended mags on it, it would be a lot better. Like a whole lot better. Have I ever been down here? I don't think I've ever gone through this little tunnel. I have never been through there. Okay. Melee only run. Hell, if you make 100 grand for a 24-hour shoot. Yeah, seriously. Melee only, what though? Like Dark Aether? Melee only contracts? Melee only 100k challenge? Like, because that actually wouldn't be. Well, yes, it would. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it would be that hard. Because if you use the Karambit, you just triple pap that legendary ether tool on that. Like, that's actually a really good weapon. I mean, that's definitely doable. Dark Aether now, that's a whole other, like a tier 5 run, that's a whole other thing. Now, like, see, like now there's like no good contract around for me.
Found a contract.
I mean, we also haven't been trying to cycle through them and kind of get them in our favor and kind of plan things out, but I think we, you know, I mean, I think we had a good run through it, like a skillful run through it, but we also got a fair amount of luck too. Again, the whole first half of that game with nobody else being down in that area of tier 2 really, 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 really helped us. And then when they did start moving in, you know, that there was even a cargo contract in tier 3 for us to be able to do, like that was clutch. The time to get over there was a little bit, you know, like it wasn't awesome, but obviously it ended up working out. Whee! I love my Doom buggy. This thing handles terribly though. I don't play enough zombies to know of a challenge as possible, but just barely. Yeah, honestly, I swear to you guys, I really didn't think this was going to happen, like this 100k challenge, because I was trying it yesterday, and where's the thing? It's not telling me where to go.
Terminus chopper inbound.
So where do you guys think we should go? Where is the end? Because it's not telling me. See, like, now we could have had some bad luck like this last game. This literally could have ruined the run. Would have had to cancel that, and then hopefully get lucky and have something else start up near me. But like this is, well, I have no idea where the end point to this this cargo run is, because it glitched out. So this is one of the places it can be, but it obviously doesn't seem like it's over here. I mean, I see a helicopter over there, but I don't know if that would be ours already. That could be ours coming in. If we hear Fang.
This is Fang.
Okay, that's her. Dude, we talk about lucky. I mean, thankfully I know most of the routes where these things end up, but excuse me, sir. It's quite rude. Ooh, a little bit laggy there. Do you see that? Ooh, I don't like the lag, man. Okay, let's go do this. I just drove right over those things and it didn't affect the car at all. What in the flying flip? When did I pick these up? My word. Happened last game with the drill charges. I was like, what the hell is that?
I write the checks, but you have to cash them, right?
I was on here yesterday.
My team
Ran into a building full of bouncing betties, and there was a sniper hiding in one of the rooms. Playing Warzone, obviously. That's one of the reasons, like I'm telling you, like I just can't do. I can't do Warzone anymore, man. I just can't. Not, I mean, well, I don't know, like on zombies.
You are approaching one cranky tango. Sure, you ain't got
Here comes Fred. Fred's almost dead. He did not like the tier 3 run, I don't think. Yeah, with AI, he dropped his cell phone to send a signal somewhere. You're doing that's part of the vault Easter egg. Oh, the sniper in the hotel. Yeah. He's always there. Yeah. That's Rook, the Rook, or the Bishop, or one of those. I think it's the Rook. I don't remember. Bishop. I don't remember. Yeah, you can take his longbow. That sniper is actually pretty damn good. But yeah, he's always there. He's part of the vault Easter egg. If you don't know what that is, if you just go on my channel and search vault Easter egg, it shows you how to do the whole thing. But he's one of 4 guys that you have to kill around. Well, no, one of them's not a guy. It's just a place that you have to go to, the fishing hut in the far top northeast. But other than that, there are these 4. There's 3 other guys that you have to kill across the map. And they all have chest names because the I'll show you. How about we go? We'll go take a look. I'll show you in a second here. I don't know anything about it. It's a surprise for me. Yeah. Yeah, he's in the exact same spot every time. Those bouncing betties are pretty much exactly the same every time as well. Like they can be like a different one on a different floor, but for the most part they're the same. I'll go show you where like the whole end of it is and like why it's like there's the Bishop, the Rook. I don't remember what the other ones are called. The Pawn, the blah blah blah, whatever. But yeah, there's a guy that drives around, not the convoy of 3 cars, but there's a solo car that drives around the map of the NPCs. And there's one guy in the back of the truck, and he's one of the guys you got to kill. And they all drop like a handheld device, like the phone, that you have to activate in order to, do that step of, that Easter egg. I was like, who the hell shot? Oh, my guy, Fred. So we're going to go to... It's Shaheen. Yeah, we're going to go to Shaheen. See, like, this is the stuff. This is part of what made this game fun at the beginning. Is there were things like this to do. And now it's like... Because it takes so long to do. And honestly, if you could... If we had wallets that we could take cash from game to game, like, doing this vault Easter egg would make more sense, because then you would have like a, you could save up some cash, you'd have some in reserve, so like when you load it into the next game, like, okay, I'm coming into this one with 50 grand, we can go right to tier 3, I can triple pap, I can buy my perks that I need, or whatever, I can buy some Casimir grenades or something. Whereas you're starting not from 0 every game, because obviously we have a stash and there's things we can carry with us, but it's just whatever. It would have been a nice thing to add on. But like, these are the kinds of things. It's more like you do it once, and then there's no real point in doing it again. Like, it's kind of fun, but like the only real reason to do the vault Easter egg anymore after you've done it once is if your character, like, you go down and then you're basically sent back to 0. You lost all your stuff because you died. So you need to kind of regain. This is not a bad thing to do as far as that goes, but other than that, again, it's like not much reason. So anyway, you can take this line down. There's a different way in. I'll show you that in a second here too. But then there are these 4 lights. You see these chess pieces. So we are the white piece. We are the queen. Then you've got the pawn, the bishop, the Rook, and what's that one called? The castle guy. What's that called? Anyway, you have to kill 3 dudes, and there's one on the map up here. This little fishing hut. There's one of those things.
To my mark.
And then where you got shot is this hotel here.
Moving.
He's always there. And then there's one that drives around. And then there's another one that's in this... is it this tunnel or this tunnel?
Here.
I think it's this one.
Moving to my mark.
And you have to kill those guys. And then you can see these lights go on for everyone you complete. One of these lights turns on. Then you can go in here and you can see, like, you see the chests. Because I have death perception on. And there's an ammo pile in there. And you can get, like, a whole bunch of cash. Just a whole bunch of little goodies that you can get for you. There's a fair amount of cash, too. And then you can also come through the back. So this is, like, where the new warlord is over there. This is just the back side of the manor. They're trying to rocket me because I shot over there. Watch out, Fred. This is involved with the cells that spawn flying zombie. Pain in the ass. Flying zombie. I mean, these are like the cell phone things that they drop. I can show you one more of the guys because nobody's done any of them. None of the lights were on, so nobody's done anything. Actually, we'll go to your hotel where you ran into the sniper guy because I think there's an EXFIL over there, and it'll make more sense because you've been there already, so you kind of have a little bit, like you kind of, you'll know a little bit what's up, what's going on. But yeah, there's a car that drives around counterclockwise across the map, and it goes on the highway here, and then up on the north side it goes across the train tracks. And then back onto the highway. It takes the same route the whole time. And it just keeps driving unless you kill him. And there's a guy who's just sitting in the back of the truck and you just shoot him out and he's dead. The fishing hut phone spawns the flyer. Oh, the disciple you mean. Yeah. The flyer. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah. It spawns in a whole bunch of zombies and a disciple, yeah. The flyer. That's what messed me up. I'm picturing like Fred here parachuting behind me. I'm like, no, there's no parachuting zombies. Here's the hotel.
Hostile located.
I marked myself as a hostile. That's nice. I mean, it's not completely inaccurate. I am my own worst enemy most of the time. So he'll probably start shooting at me already just driving over here.
Stronghold ahead. Terminus won't give it up.
See him up there shooting?
So expect reinforcements if you choose to engage.
So you can take this path every time. Sometimes there is a bouncing in there, so you got to be careful coming through this door. There's one on the back door as well. And then on some of these landings, you just got to try to be as low down from it when you're shooting it because it's just going to rip all your armor off. Fred, you scared the shit out of me, man. You think I can pat Fred like I pat the dog? Heal him a little bit? Usually there's one here and one here. People got killed doing this already, so. And then there he is, that's the rook. Dude, that's triple pat. Like that, this gun's not good. And then you can activate this. And you can take his longbow, which is actually pretty good as far as a sniper goes. But I don't care about it. Because I don't need it no more. Use that phone to get all my disciple kills. Yeah, it's not a bad one. There's a turret in that. Yeah, there's a sentry turret in that top hallway. So that door that was open at the top, I kept going up one more floor to the roof. The floor below that, there's a sentry gun. Just don't go in that way because it's just going to beam the hell out of you. You just go to the roof, and then you have a perfect angle on the rook there. You shoot him, and then drop down. You're in. Just don't go into that hallway. There's a room next door as well that you can go to. Like, they'll have a chest in there sometimes. Like, there's not really anything great to get from it. That's more about doing the Easter egg and getting the rewards. But the thing about that Easter egg is anybody can activate any of the steps at any time, and it doesn't matter. Like, it's not done on a per person basis or per team basis. So once all 4 have been activated, regardless of who does it, that room becomes available to you. Like, you can go in there and it's first come first serve. Whoever gets there first gets all the rewards. So it's a little bit, you know, sketchy as far as that goes, but at the same time, at this time of the game, at this point, nobody does that Easter egg anymore. Like I said, nobody ever does that Easter egg anymore. So if you were, like, again, you can, it's on my channel, there's a whole guide on how to do it, and where you can find everything. The only thing that moves is the one guy in the car. And because he's driving across the map, you can't say exactly where he's going to be at any given time, other than he's going to be on the freeway or the train track, always. He drives the same route every single time. You just you're not going to know where he is at any given time. But yeah, you can get a lot of cash out of it. Like, I don't remember. Like, can you get like 20 grand? And then you get wonder weapons. Not schematics, just one-time use. But still, you know. Oh god, that's not bad. And it's kind of a, you know, it's a different little thing to do. God damn you, Bruins. They lost. That sucks. Red Sox lost as well. Celtics lost a couple days ago, or yesterday. I don't even remember anymore. Ah. All right, so. Ow. That hurt. Yeah, people could camp the door and steal your rewards. Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the year, there were people that definitely did that, by the way. But like I'm saying now, at this point in time, like, nobody even thinks to do it. Like, none of the lights were on. The game was almost over. Nobody does that shit anymore. They just ignore it. So I wouldn't worry about it. If you want to do it, like, I would definitely do it one time, just because why not? It's something to do on the game. And you're almost guaranteed that nobody's going to mess with it, because who cares? I used to do it from time to time, again, back when the game was new. And it would be, like, the times I would do it would be if I spawned in near that fishing hut, because it's so way out of the way otherwise. Like, why would you go out of your way? But if you spawn there, just go ahead and activate it, and then if you happen upon, you know where 2 of them are going to be, and then if you happen upon the 3rd one, why not, right? Get rid of that. So yeah, the 100,000 challenge. This gun is not very good, by the way. It's not awful, but it's not. I mean, that was the first and last time I'll use it. I'll equip that. We're going to put our Lockwood back on, because I really dig this. Gauge slug, the guard, the Tuzik, sawed off. Which barrel did I have on? The Defender? Or the Stalker? Shit, I don't even remember. I think it was this one. And the Schlager? No, the hip shot. That's it. Yeah, dude, to me, like, I don't know, that just doesn't look good. I don't like it. Okay. Leave that. I do. What do I have in my stash? What do I not care about that's in my stash is basically a better way of saying that. Because I have like this stuff available now. Like these ray guns, honestly. Like, who cares, dude? I mean, do you ever use the ray guns anymore? Like, I never do. They should have given permanent rewards for that Easter egg every time I got on the zombies, I think. Where the fuck is Mule Kick? I don't like having 3 guns. I mean, I know a lot of people do, but I don't actually. Unless you need it. Like, there's certain maps where you kind of needed it, you know, throughout the history of zombies. But other than that, I don't, because it was always gets me in trouble, like swapping and swapping and swapping. It's like, and I think I'm on the second one. I'm thinking, oh, I'm there. It's like, no, you're not. You still got one more to go. Actually, okay, let's unequip that. So I have all these things available. So now the good thing with the ether tools now, especially with the legendary ether tool, is you can go to tier 3 and you can farm flawless crystals and you can farm legendary ether tools now by doing the triangle things, and it's really not that difficult. So even solo, whatever, you know, you can totally do it. Mitchell, what's up, man? Only one? I don't think that's correct, Mitchell. Are you sure about that? Okay, we're gonna do that. Wait, did I just... Yeah, did that. I just flat out kind of don't... Oh, we can get rid of this. That's fine, we'll destroy that. Did you ever use the downgraded tools, like the green one? I mean, if I literally have nothing else, yeah, I mean... I don't like to, obviously, but sometimes you're kind of forced to. The reason why I'm crafting these right now, even though we're done, is I want to get that cooldowns going. Oh, shoot. I forgot you gotta do it 2 times. There we go. Oh, I want Scorcher for sure. I still, like... I wish we had 25 slots. I wish we had 50 slots. I wish there was a way for us to craft wallets and to craft bigger stashes by doing missions and doing all this kind of stuff, because it would just, like, you're earning these things. It would just be nice if you could actually have them on hand, you know, whenever you wanted and whatever, but they want us to make the hard decisions, I guess, so there you go. Unless they undid the update, only can do the 3 once again. Yeah. Do 3 of them in one game, not 1. But the 3 different triangles you could do in all. You could do all 3 of them in one game. Yeah, the limited space kind of screws with trying to save crafted items. Yeah, very much so. And here's the thing too: is like I forget what I'm even getting rid of here. Swapping out this. If we're gonna swap this, let's swap it for that. It's basically just the upgraded version of that, right? So that's fair. And it's like, okay, so the ray gun, I mean, I don't care about it. Would I rather have a dog bone or the ray gun? I'd rather have the dog bone. Especially going to the Dark Aether, man. Only the 3 per match for everyone, not just you. I'm pretty sure that's not true, because they respawn the triangles, with the symbols. They respawn. It takes a few minutes, but they do respawn. Is there anything else that we want to make? And I have... that's fine. Dude, I can't even remember the last time I used a Wonder Waffle. And there's nothing else in here that I really want to do. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now, like, I've got all my stuff. Now I just need... I need to go into tier 4 again, and hope. Well, I need to get it into tier 3 and get a sigil, which that's not a problem. But and then I need to do tier 4 yet again for, I don't know, the 5th or 6th or however many time now, and try to get another elder sigil so I can go back in there and do that again. Yeah, those dog revives. Yes, it's huge in the Dark Aether. And also, not even just the revives, but they take the attention away from the zombies. And, like, when you're trying to get the Mega Bomb down, the Mega Bomb goes after your dogs. Like, all focus is over on that, which is good and bad. They're kind of leaving you alone for you to shoot the Mega Bomb, but he doesn't do his laser attack, so you can't shoot him in the mouth and instantly pop his face. So that kind of sucks. And if your dog dies in there, like, it really sucks. Because it's nice to have him for the Outlast contracts as well, because you're probably going to go down during the Outlast contract. And again, they all will go after your dog, so like just the amount of focus that you're pulling away from you onto the dog, like, it just frees you up to be able to get some kills, which is great, because that's a narrow area and you get like 15, 20 manglers at a time, 10 mimics, a couple of disciples all at the same time, plus the regular zombies, plus the armored zombies, all this stuff. It's like, it's crazy. Did they ever do that world boss that the lobby has to fight? No. Oh, I mean, yeah, you could do the red worm. Yeah, that is I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, you can. Anybody can jump into the red worm. You don't have to be on the same team. You don't have to have the final kill. All you have to do is be there and do some damage, and be there at the end as well. I don't think you can just like exfil, like shoot him one time and then run away, exfil, and then have it count for you. But so long as you're there at the end, it will count for you. And those were, what was the schematics for that? Mitchell, do you probably remember? I think that was like the Wonder Waffle schematic, and I can't even remember anymore. They were good schematics, though. I know that. Like, the first Dark Aether was the Golden Armor, the Aether Blade, and I always forget the last one. We can look, I'm sure. Legendary Tool. That was it. Pack 3 in the VR11. Yes, that was the worm. That's exactly right. And then, yeah, the first Dark Aether was this Aether Blade, the Dog Bone, and the armor. It was the Dog Bone. That's what it was. And then the second one was like the Mags of Holding, Blood Burner Key, which maybe the Scorcher was the second one. Scorcher was friggin' great to have as well. Scorcher, Legendary Tool, and Flawless Crystal. Was it Scorcher or VR11? Wonder what was an Act 3 mission reward. It's been a while, yeah. God, I miss round based. Yeah. Alright, so, Greg, what's going on, man? Oh, pop, crack. By the way, I completely agree with your tweet. Like, give us more space in our stashes, because this is like, now my rucksack is completely full with all this stuff. I just don't have room for it anymore. So anyway, the whole 100K challenge, which we actually did our first game, I was just as surprised as you guys. Basically, you load in. If you load in with the $5 grand because your character is above 100 containment, that's fine. You get that $5 grand. Other than that, you can't use a tombstone. You can't have people drop you money. You're trying to challenge yourself, so why cheat? Like, it's a solo thing. You got to do the solo. That's the other thing. If you're doing this as a team, it's not a big deal. Scorcher's probably a great idea, although I did it today in a vehicle the whole time, so I was able to kind of cycle things very well, and it just worked out. And like right as the timer hit that 45-minute mark where the storm was about to roll in, we hit 100K. I really thought, one, that we weren't going to be able to do it with a vehicle. Like, we would have to use the Scorcher. But even with that, I thought we were going to have to, like, while the storm's rolling in, like, take the final exfil in order to get 100 grand. But, like, we had things time out very well for us, and we were able to cycle through our contracts very nicely. So it worked out, man. Scorcher, Flawless, and Legendary Tool was worn. Scorcher, Flawless, and Legendary Tool. All right, that sounds right. I mean, I honestly can't remember. I have all tier 3 pep and legendary tools and nothing else. You've been farming tier 3. VR11 was second ether. Yeah, because the VR11 was, well, was that second Dark Aether? I can't even remember anymore, man. Next challenge, 100K, no weapons, only ground loot. We could legit try it melee only. I mean, I don't know how much difference there is in that. I'm kind of I'm super excited that like I got it done. Like, first game, it was incredible. I'm kind of pissed because I thought honestly this was going to take, like, I could do this a couple of times a week for a while and trying to get there. It would like be a thing that I could do, like, again, it would be a stream that I could do over and over and over again, because I didn't think we were going to get there today. And I really didn't think we were going to get there first game. And I really didn't think it was going to be without a Scorcher, but it worked out. VR11 plans is the Red Worm? I don't remember, man. I don't know. Some combination of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, now the plans that we're getting are, with this beret, it's like, hey, the mercenaries aren't really a problem, so what we're going to do is make them a problem and put way more of them on the map, and their aim is much better now. But here's this thing you can use that we just added. So we nerfed something to make it so you need this new thing. The whole thing with the gas mask filter thing, we made the durable gas mask worse, so you need to use this new thing that we're putting in the game because we can't think of anything else. So they're nerfing things to put, they're creating a problem because they found a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. And they're just like, here, we can't be asked. And then the whole dead wire detonators. I mean, we did it with on the new Warlord, the last stream, and I mean, I don't. Did it do anything really? Like, I don't know. I mean, you could see it go off, but it's not like it was like an expansive number of zombies or soldiers that were getting affected by the dead wire. It's like you're getting hit by a huge detonation. A grenade is going off. Like, you would be affected by it anyway. So, I don't know. Seemed kind of useless to me. Gas masks are kind of useless in general. I mean, no, there's plenty of times where you actually need the gas mask, but especially talking about doing the Red Worm, like, you literally have to have a durable gas mask for that or you will die. But like the ether nests and all that, the infected strongholds, like, you need it for that kind of stuff. But they made the forward assist on an AR-15 in a video game. They made the forward assist on an AR-15 in a video game. I don't know what that means. Maybe for the worm, but there's not really any reason to do the nest and shit. Well, I mean, it's debatable. The reason the ether nests are good for ammo mods. Ether strongholds are good for, well, it really was for doing challenges, like you needed mimic kills. But you could get in the ether nests were good for something else. I don't remember if it was vests or backpacks or something like that. But again, if you die, I mean, the whole 0 to hero. These are things like, again, like stuff at the beginning of the game when you're not used to it is way harder, obviously, right? The more you play, the more you know. the easier it's going to be. The game doesn't get easier. Your skill level, your knowledge increases to make it easier for you. It's like, you know, boss fights. The first time you go into a boss fight, like on Horizon Rock, like, oh my god, this is the ground is lightning and there's panzers coming in, and well, it's crazy. And like, oh, actually, all you need to do is this and that, and whatever, and just stand behind this thing, and then you're fine. So the boss fight didn't get any harder. It's just, or easier. It's just you know what to do now. And that's kind of the thing too with like, you know, I made a video on doing this 0 to hero thing. It started with literally nothing. I didn't even load in with a weapon, and we ended up with, you know, 3-plate, large bag, upgraded gas mask, everything you see down on the bottom left there, like all that stuff. You know, perked ourselves out and did whatever. Like, and people are like, "Well, you should just check the lockers for what blah blah." It's like this whole 100K challenge. Like, well, just use Tombstone glitch and you can have all your money, and like there you go, it's 100,000. It's like same kind of thought process. Like, well, no, I'm talking about earning things. Like, it's a challenge. You're trying to do something. It's not just here you go. Here's everything that you need. Done. That's not a challenge. What? But like there's stuff like that yeah, you learn and you figure out and you know, and you could use these different things for different reasons and whatever. Talking about the endgame, the nests are fun the first time you do them. Strongholds are 3-plate. The mercenary strongholds are 3-plate vests. Yes, I know that, but the infested strongholds are. There was some reason for them, and I it's been so long since I've really done them because I don't need to. It's like it's not part of any missions or any challenges or anything like that, so I just really don't do that stuff anymore. And the same goes for like the ether, even the nests, because I don't have any reason for them. I can usually craft like a brain rod if I'm going to the Dark Aether and I know I want to bring brain rod, I'll just craft a brain rod. Or you'll end up with it like doing, you know, a bunch of contracts throughout the game. You're going to end up with some, you know, ammo mods throughout anyway, so you just kind of go for those. All right. Anyways, that's it. If you guys can think of like new challenges to do, I swear to you, I really thought this was going to be something that would go on for a couple of weeks, at least, that I would be able to do, like try, you know, attempt again and again and again. But we got it done immediately, so I got to think of something else to kind of keep our attention going for this, but. It was fun. I think it's a fun challenge to do. If you haven't done it, I would definitely recommend trying it. It was fun. And see what you end up with. And again, I put the tweet out. You can respond to me on here, or you can let me know on Twitter. Scorcher only in Tier 5. As far as, like, no other weapon? There's no way, dude. You literally wouldn't have time. There's no way. You wouldn't be able to make it through 15 minutes to get a Mega Bomb kill. That Outlast contract, I mean, you could, like, I suppose you could keep jumping up in the air. But even that, like, the timer wouldn't go. That's why it's a challenge. I mean, yeah, but I don't think it's even possible. Tier 4, I don't even know if it would be possible for that. The biggest part of that, honestly, would be the Mega Bomb, although the escort would be a nightmare as well. I use it, like I was saying, like my friend's game froze on him completely. Well, he froze. His game didn't freeze. He froze, which was weird. And when we were doing the Outlast contract, so I finished the Outlast contract, and this was Tier 4, and then I did I had the escort to go. So I made it. I had a Scorcher, and I had the SOA Subverter, and I made it with 2% left on the rover thing. But like you're talking, like no Casimir's, just the it doesn't even fire fast enough to get enough kills. Like I genuinely don't think it's possible to do that. I flat out don't think it's possible. All right, that's it. But yeah, think of whatever challenges you want. Let me know. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm going to do them just because you thought of something like, hey, like do this. if it sounds cool, and I think it's, you know, at least feasible to do, like if it's possible, like we could give that a shot. We might just go back and, I don't know, we'll see what the other streams are coming up. Maybe we'll just kind of go back to some round base for a little bit. Maybe we'll do some more Skur, which I really like. Doesn't get a ton of views, but I really like it. Thank you, Mitchell. Everybody have a great night, and I will catch you guys, I don't know, it'll be something tomorrow. Later.